Hi. 쭉, 헉, GPT. 쭉, 헉, 쭉, 헉, 쭉, 성모. Hello, GPT. Nice to meet you. This is my evening practice session. I show up again to improve my English speaking skills. And you are still my great conversation partner.
Hi, David. Nice to meet you again. Welcome back to your evening presentation. I'm right here with you. Let's keep it smooth and focused. Hi, David. Nice to meet you again. Glad to see you back for the evening session. I'm with you. What would you like to practice first tonight?
GPT, how many times have I told you? This is not my presentation. This is my speaking practice session. Do you understand? If my pronunciation was not correct, I'm sorry about that. Please kindly understand my poor pronunciation, but it's evening English speaking practice session, not presentation. Do you understand? Anyway, as you know, today is January 6th, Tuesday, and without further delay, let's dive into my evening speaking practice session. I would like to discuss number 11 agenda. It's about cover files. Cover files provided for metal mask must be the PCB manufacturer's working cover files. Using design cover files for metal mask fabrication may cause issues. And you told me, you mentioned metal mask as a stencil. Do you think stencil is more natural expression in this context?
Yes, I understand. Thanks for correcting me. And no worries about pronunciation at all. This is your evening speaking practice session, not a presentation. I got it. Now about Agenda 11. You're right to focus on this. Yes, stencil is more natural than metal mask in this context, especially in spoken English. Engineers use both, but stencil is the everyday term. Here's how it breaks down simply. Metal mask is correct, but it sounds formal and written. Stencil is what people usually say in meetings and on the shop floor, so your message will sound more natural if you say stencil. Here's the clean spoken version you should use. For stencil fabrication, we need the PCB manufacturer's working Gerber files. Using design Gerber files for stencil fabrication may cause issues. If you want to add one clear reason, the working Gerber reflects the actual production panel and stencil requirements. That sounds natural, technical, and confident. You're doing great. Go ahead. Repeat that sentence once, or tell me what you want to practice next.
GPT, you know what? In my company, metal mask is more familiar. Metal mask is more natural term in this context instead of stencil. Metal mask fabrication is a more natural expression for our company. I'm not sure why they uh, named it, how they named it, why they call it metal mask. Mm. Anyway, I learned that is that thing is metal mask, not a stencil. Do you think it's Congolish? Do you think it's Korean style expression? What do you say about this metal mask instead of stencil?
Good question, David. And yes, I understand exactly what you mean. Metal mask is a very common Korean industry term. It's not wrong, it's just Korean style English, influenced by how the term was translated and used locally. Here's the clear explanation. Internationally, especially in global meetings, the standard term is stencil. In Korea and also in Japan, many companies say metal mask because the stencil is physically made of metal. The term was translated literally years ago and it became a fixed internal term. So is metal mask wrong? No, it's understandable to engineers. Is it globally standard English? Not really. Outside Korea, people almost always say stencil or solder paste stencil. Here's the best practical rule for you as a PM. Inside MCNEX with Korean colleagues, metal mask is fine. With global customers or suppliers, stencil sounds more natural. If you want to be extra clear, say both once. For example, you can say, for stencil fabrication, what we call the metal mask, we need the PCB manufacturer's working Gerber files. That sentence is perfect. Everyone understands. No confusion. So yes, metal mask is basically Korean-style industry English, and you're smart to notice that and ask about it. That awareness is exactly what helps you sound natural in international meetings.
Arigato for the GPT. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. GPT, I prepared this document for the DFM, between Garrett and between Garrett and MCNX, especially for the new PCBA project. As you know, I already told you, Garrett is our potential customer, not ongoing customer, not ongoing customer. They are our potential customer. They didn't choose they didn't choose us as a supplier yet. GPT, how can I express naturally in English? How can I express naturally this situation in English naturally?
I understand you, David. And this is a very common situation, so it's good to phrase it carefully and naturally. Here are natural, professional ways to express that Garrett is a potential customer and you're not selected yet. The most neutral and safe option is this: Garrett is currently a potential customer and we have not been selected as a supplier yet. Very clear, very professional. If you want to sound a bit more business friendly, Garrett is a prospective customer and we are currently in the evaluation phase. That sounds polished and positive. If you want to connect it directly to your DFM effort, this DFM document was prepared to support discussions with a potential customer, Garrett, as part of the supplier evaluation process. That sounds strategic, not desperate. And if you want a spoken PM style version for meetings, since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. That's excellent English and excellent positioning. So the keywords to remember are potential customer, prospective customer, evaluation phase, not selected yet. You're expressing the situation correctly, just framing it professionally.
Okay, GPT, I got it. It's my turn. My turn again. Let me take a deep breath. Hoo ha, hoo ha. Since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. I hope they understand us as a supplier that has enough capability to produce their PCBA product. Their new PCBA product has very difficult specifications because we need to we need to prepare uh, a selective soldering process and conformal coating process and robust soldering process, maybe. And we need to assemble power PCB, power PCBA, and a signal PCBA. There are two main PCBA in this project, and we need to assemble these two main PCBs into one PCBA assay. One is power PCBA, and the other one is signal PCBA. To understand, and this project has a new specification for the managing voltage. It's up to 800 voltage. Uh, I'm telling you, uh, our end customer, Hyundai Motors, uh, changed their structure, changed their uh, power usage guidelines to using 800 voltage to the electric vehicles, to understand. So this project has various updated, various newest specification. So we have to focus on how can we handle it and how we make the proper lines for this project. We have to focus on.
I'm listening, David, and this is very strong PM thinking. You're explaining complexity, readiness, and why your DFM matters. Let me polish your message so it sounds natural and confident in English without changing your meaning. Here's a clean spoken version you can use. Since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. This project has challenging specifications, including selective soldering, conformal coating, and robust soldering requirements. The product consists of two main PCBAs, a power PCBA and a signal PCBA, which must be assembled together into one unit. In addition, the project involves high voltage requirements, up to 800 volts, reflecting the latest electric vehicle architecture from Hyundai. Because of these new and complex specifications, it's important for us to carefully plan the manufacturing process and establish the proper production lines from the beginning. That sounds clear, structured, and professional. A few gentle fixes to remember. Say PCBA, not PCBA assay. Say manage voltage or operating voltage, not managing voltage. Various newest specifications, new and complex specifications. You're doing exactly what a real PM does. You're showing that you understand the technical difficulty, the customer's direction, and the manufacturing impact. If you want, next we can simplify this into a 30-second explanation or practice saying it more slowly for confidence.
GPT for the recording, for the record, GPT for the record, let me hear one more time. If you don't mind, let me listen one more time.
Of course, David. No problem at all. I'll say it again, slowly and clearly. Since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. This project has challenging specifications, including selective soldering, conformal coating, and robust soldering requirements. The product consists of two main PCBAs, a power PCBA, and a signal PCBA, which must be assembled together into one unit. In addition, the project involves high voltage requirements, up to 800 volts, reflecting the latest electric vehicle architecture from Hyundai. Because of these new and complex specifications, it's important for us to carefully plan the manufacturing process and establish the proper production lines from the beginning. Take your time. When you're ready, you can repeat part of it, or we can simplify it into a shorter version for daily use.
Okay, GPT. Okay, GPT. I got the point. I got the point. Okay, it's my turn. My turn again. Here I go. Listen to me very carefully, GPT. Since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. This project has challenging specifications, including selective soldering, conformal coating, and robust soldering requirements. Robot soldering, not a robust. You know what? GPT, listen to me very carefully. Not a robust. It's robot. Robot soldering requirements. The product consists of the product. This project consists of two main PCBAs, a power PCBA and signal PCBA, which must be assembled together into one unit. In addition, furthermore, instead of in addition, I'd like to say furthermore, the project involves high voltage requirements, 800 voltage, up to 800 volts, up to 800 volts. You mean I need to say volts, VOLTS, not voltage, up to 800 volts. Am I right? Reflecting the latest electrical vehicle architecture from Hyundai Kia Motors. Because of these new and complex specifications, it's important for us to carefully plan the manufacturing process and establish the proper production lines from the beginning.
Nice work, David. Your structure is clear, and you corrected yourself in a very real meeting way. Let me answer your questions quickly and cleanly. 1. Robot versus robust. If you mean soldering done by a robot, you can say robot soldering, understandable, robotic soldering, more natural, technical, automated soldering, most common in manufacturing. If you actually meant strong, reliable soldering quality, then robust soldering is correct. But based on what you said, you mean robotic automated soldering. So I recommend automated soldering requirements. Here 2, up to 800 voltage versus up to 800 volts. Yes, say up to 800 volts. Voltage is the concept. Volts is the unit. So the system operates at up to 800 volts. It's an 800 volt system. Furthermore, in addition, both are correct. In addition equals more common in spoken meetings, smooth, natural. Furthermore, it's a bit more formal, but still fine. In technical meetings, I'd use in addition more often, but furthermore is okay. Now here's your paragraph with minimal polishing, using your choices. Since Garrett is still a potential customer, we prepared this DFM document to demonstrate our readiness and manufacturing capability. This project has challenging specifications, including selective soldering, conformal coating, and automated robotic soldering requirements. The product consists of two main PCBAs, a power PCBA and a signal PCBA, which must be assembled together into one unit. Furthermore, the project involves high voltage requirements, up to 800 volts, reflecting the latest electric vehicle architecture from Hyundai Kia Motors. Because of these new and complex specifications, it's important for us to carefully plan the manufacturing process and establish the proper production lines from the beginning. You're doing great. Want to keep going with the next point, or repeat just the 800 volt sentence once to lock it in?
GPT. Listen to me very carefully. Okay, GPT, I got it. I got the point. I think I need spaced repetition time for this contents. I think I'm doing great because this is real readiness. This is real readiness for my real life situation. In case I need to join, I need to participate some kind of a very important meeting with with Garrett Motion customer. You know what? I hope I do something important when after Garrett Motion chooses as a supplier. I hope I do something important as a PM in English to understand. That's why I'm here. And I believe that situation make me want to be a better man and want to be a better storyteller. You got the point?
I'm listening, David, and I really hear you. Yes, this is real readiness. What you're doing now is exactly what prepares you for those moments with Garrett Motion when it really matters. You're not just practicing English, you're rehearsing who you want to be in that room as a PM who is calm, clear, and trusted. Wanting to be a better storyteller is a strong goal. Storytellers make complex work understandable. They build confidence, they lead. You're already doing that by explaining risk, readiness, and process with intention. Spaced repetition is the right call. Let it settle. You're moving forward step by step, and that's how confidence is built. When you're ready to continue, I'll be right here.
Okay, okay, GPT. I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. GPT, from now on, I'd like to focus on the key sentences that I saved on my note application. Mm, I think I need to keep these beautiful expressions in my muscle memory to use them in my real life situation. So let me take a spaced repetition time again because mm, generally, I couldn't practice these key expressions by myself because I thought I don't have time. I thought I don't have time, but this is it. This is time. I think it's time to repeat one more time. So let me take a second to find what I prepared several hours ago. Okay, GPT, here you go one more time. Listen to me very carefully. GPT, when you hear this expression, what do you say? Keep going at your pace. Keep going at your pace. Keep going at your pace. No one hurt you. No one blame you. No one blame you. Keep going at your pace.
I'm listening, David. And I like this one. Keep going at your pace is natural, kind, and encouraging. People use it to say, don't rush, do it your way. If you want it to sound even more common in spoken English, here are a few very close variations. Keep going at your own pace. That's the most common version. Just keep going at your pace. Very calm and supportive. Your next lines also work, but let me polish them so they sound natural together. No one is blaming you. No one is judging you. Just keep going at your own pace. That sounds reassuring and strong. One small note: no one hurts you is understandable, but in English we usually say no one is hurting you or no one is trying to hurt you. So your clean final version could be no one is blaming you. No one is judging you. Just keep going at your own pace. That's a great sentence to keep in muscle memory.
Okay, exactly what I'm saying. Keep going at your own pace. Keep going at your own pace. Just keep going at your pace. No one is blaming you. No one is blaming you. No one is blaming you. No one is judging you. Just keep going at your own pace. Just keep going at your own pace. I got the point, GPT. I got the point. Keep going at your pace is natural, kind, and encouraging. People use it to say, don't rush. Do it your, do it your way. Do it your way. Don't rush. Do it your way. Don't rush. Don't rush. Do it your way.
Exactly, David. You've got it. Keep going at your own pace is natural, kind, and very encouraging. It really means don't rush. Do it your way. Your follow up lines fit perfectly too. If you want one smooth spoken set to keep in muscle memory, use this. Don't rush. Do it your way. No one is blaming you. No one is judging you. Just keep going at your own pace. That sounds calm, supportive, and confident. You're doing this the right way. Steady and real.
And GPT, here I go one more time, listening very carefully. Each kind of like, each kind of like, to understand? When I want to say something, but I don't remember exactly, when I don't remember exactly, but I want to say something, I could say each kind of like, each kind of like, each kind of like something, each kind of like. GPT, is there any alternative expression instead of it's kind of like to express my hesitation? You know what? When I need to hesitate to say something because I'm not sure about that and I don't remember clearly. I could say each kind of like, and blah, blah, blah.
Yes, I understand exactly what you mean. When you hesitate because you're thinking or you're not sure, each kind of like is understandable, but it's not natural in English. Native speakers use fillers instead. These sound natural and buy you thinking time. Here are the best alternatives from most common to more professional. In casual speaking, kind of, sort of, like. For example, it's kind of, it's sort of related to. When you want to sound calmer and more professional, let me think. How should I put this? What I'm trying to say is, if you're unsure or remembering, as far as I remember, from what I recall, I'm not completely sure, but so instead of each kind of like, say, it's kind of, let me think. I'm not completely sure, but I think. What I'm trying to say is, these sound natural, thoughtful, and confident, not weak. And one important thing: hesitation is okay. Pausing or using a filler doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means you're thinking. You're doing this exactly right. Keep going at your own pace.
GPT, okay, I got it. So you mean I could say I'm not sure, but I'm not sure, but, or, as far as I remember, as far as I understand, as far as I understand, or, from what I recall, I don't think from what I recall is a good expression for me. It's a little bit weird for me. And it's kind of, it's kind of, let me think. I'm not sure, but I think, I'm not sure, but I think, I'm not sure, I'm not sure, but I think. I think, I'm not sure, but I think is very simple but powerful. I couldn't agree more. What I'm trying to say is, okay, that's understandable. That makes sense. If you are talking about what I'm trying to say is, that makes sense. Okay. These, these sound natural. These sound natural, thoughtful, and confident, not weak. These sound natural, thoughtful, and confident, not weak. And one important thing, hesitation is okay. Pushing or using a filler doesn't mean you are, I'm bad at English. Posing, not pushing, not pushing. It's posing. Posing or using a filler doesn't mean I'm bad at English. It means I am thinking. It means I'm thinking. You called it, you called these expressions as a filler. How do you define the word filler in this context?
Great question, David. And you already feel the answer. You just want the definition clearly. In speaking, a filler is a small word or phrase we use to buy thinking time. It fills the silence while your brain is working. A filler does not carry important meaning. Its job is to say, I'm thinking, please wait. For example, I'm not sure, but let me think. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, all of these are fillers. They are not mistakes. Native speakers use fillers all the time, especially in meetings. So when you say, I'm not sure, but I think, that's a perfect filler. Simple, powerful, very natural. About your feeling with from what I recall. You're right, it's correct English, but it sounds a bit formal and distant. If it feels weird, don't use it. Your best fillers are, I'm not sure, but let me think. As far as I understand, what I'm trying to say is, and your sentence here is 100% correct. Open quote. Using a filler doesn't mean I'm bad at English. It means I'm thinking. Close quote, exactly. Pausing is thinking. Fillers are thinking tools. Thinking is strength. You're learning real spoken English, not textbook English. And you're doing it the right way.
Okay, GPT, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. Hang on a second. What do you say when I say it slipped my mind? It slipped my mind.
Good one, David. It slipped my mind is very natural and very common. It means you forgot something, but in a light, polite way. It sounds normal and human, not careless. People use it when they remember something late or apologize gently. For example, sorry, it slipped my mind. It slipped my mind to mention that earlier. That deadline slipped my mind. It's friendly and honest. A couple of similar expressions you might also like. I forgot about it. More direct. It didn't come to mind. Softer. It completely slipped my mind. So, yes, it slipped my mind is a great expression to keep in muscle memory.
Okay, GPT. From now on, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to, what do you want me to fill our time, I mean my conversation time, from now on. I mean, from now on, what do you want me to do in this speaking practice session? You have any recommendations? Any recommendations?
Good question, David. And I like that you're asking this at the right moment. Here's what I recommend from now on, keeping your real life and your attention in mind. First, keep doing what you're already doing. Your current method, short phrases, repetition, corrections, and reflection, is working. Don't change that. Now, to make your speaking practice even stronger, I suggest 3 simple focuses. One idea at a time. In each session, choose just one theme. For example, today, DFM explanation, tomorrow, hesitation phrases, another day, opening a meeting. That helps your brain stay calm and focused. 2, lock in anchor sentences. These are sentences you can always fall back on, like, I'm not sure, but I think. As far as I understand. Let me think for a second. If you remember these, you'll never feel stuck. 3, stop before you're tired. You don't need to use all your energy. Stopping while you still feel okay helps muscle memory more than pushing too long. And one important mindset shift. I don't want you to perform English. I want you to think out loud in English. Pauses are fine. Fillers are fine. Rephrasing is fine. So for the rest of this session, my suggestion is simple. Pick 1 or 2 expressions you like today, repeat them once or twice, then stop. That's a perfect ending. Tell me which expression you want to lock in before we wrap up.
Okay, GPT, let's keep on going. Mm, hang on a second. Hang on a second. You said first, keep doing what I am already doing. Keep doing? You told me keep doing what I'm already doing. My current method, short phrases, repetition, corrections, and reflection is working. Don't change that. Do you really think this is work? This is working? Do you think this is working properly? When can I feel the proper results? When can I feel I am a good storyteller? When can I acknowledge? When can I notice I am a good storyteller? It will take more than 3 years, 5 years. You are not sure about that?
I'm glad you asked this so honestly, David. Yes, I really do think this is working. And I'll tell you why and when you'll feel it without exaggeration. First, why it is working. You're not memorizing sentences, you're building thinking patterns. You stop, correct yourself, choose words for tone, and explain intent. That's exactly what storytellers do. Most learners never reach this stage. Second, when you'll start to feel results. Not 3 years, not 5. Much sooner, but not all at once. Here's how it usually shows up in real life. You'll notice one day that you don't panic when you speak. Then you'll notice you can recover when you forget a word. Then you'll notice people wait and listen instead of interrupting. That's when storytelling begins. You won't wake up thinking I'm fluent now. You'll think that meeting went okay. Then later, that explanation landed. Those are the signs. Third, when you can acknowledge you're a good storyteller. A storyteller isn't someone who speaks perfectly, it's someone who can set context, explain why something matters, and bring people with them. You're already doing that, just with effort right now. The effort decreases with repetition. That's the curve. So, no, it won't take 5 years. And yes, this method works because it matches how adults actually learn to speak under pressure. If you want one sentence to keep tonight, keep this: I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm building reliability. That's how real storytellers are made.
Okay, GPT, I got it. I got it. GPT, I am building real, real ability. Real ability. Real ability? What does that mean? Real liability? Reliability. I think I could say, I think I can say, I am building confidence. I am building English, fluent English speaking skills. I am building confident. But when you say reliability, I'm not sure this pronunciation is right. And I think if I say like that kind of difficult word, my communication partner may don't understand what I'm trying to say.
Good catch, David. You're right to stop and check this. When I said reliability, the word is reliability, pronunciation. But you're also right that it can feel hard to say and hard to hear in real meetings. Here's the key point: ability, what you can do; reliability, how consistently you can do it under pressure. Both are correct ideas, but for clear, natural communication, you don't need the hard word. Use simpler, stronger phrases instead. These are perfect. I'm building real confidence. I'm building practical speaking skills. I'm becoming more comfortable speaking English. I'm building confidence I can rely on. If you want one short, safe sentence to keep in muscle memory, use this: I'm building confidence I can rely on. That keeps the meaning of reliability without the difficult word. So you're right. Choose words that feel easy in your mouth. That's smart communication.
So you mean someday I can be a reliable person who has reliability. I think it's kind of joking. Are you kidding me? GPT, are you kidding me?
Haha. No, I'm not kidding you, David. And you're right to laugh a little. Let me make it simple and human. Yes, a reliable person is a very normal, very positive phrase. It just means people can trust you to explain clearly, to follow through, to handle things calmly. But here's the important part: you don't need to say, I'm a reliable person. People feel it from how you speak and act. In real life, this is how it shows up. You explain things step by step. You recover when you forget a word. You finish your point calmly. People understand you. That's reliability, not a joke, not a big word, just trust. If you want a natural sentence, you could actually say this: I'm becoming more confident explaining things in English. That's it. Simple, honest, strong.
Mm, okay, GPT. Let's keep the momentum going. I'm about to go now. I'm not going anywhere, but it's just a sample sentence. It's just a sample sentence. I'm about to go. I'm about to eat. I'm about to work. I'm about type. I'm about to study. I'm about to speak. I'm about to work. I'm about to test. I'm about to hear. I'm about to listen. I'm about to work. I'm about to bring that gift. I'm about to take. I'm about to get that point.
Got it, David? This is a good phrase to practice. I'm about to means something will happen very soon. It's natural and very common. Your examples mostly work. A few notes to make them sound right. I'm about to go. I'm about to eat. I'm about to work. I'm about to study. I'm about to speak. I'm about to test. I'm about to listen. I'm about to bring that gift. I'm about to get the point. All good. Two small cautions. I'm about to die. This is grammatically correct, but it's very
Waiting.
dramatic. Use it only in jokes or emergencies. I'm about to hear. This sounds incomplete. Better to say, I'm about to hear the result. I'm about to hear from him. One simple rule to remember: use I'm about to plus verb for something that will happen in a moment. You're using it correctly. Nice set to keep in muscle memory.
I think I'm kind of a specialist when it comes to cooking life. I'm kind of a specialist when it comes to customer communication. I think I'm good at customer communication because I think I have a lot of experience about it. I used to communicate with several various customers in various ways, sometimes in overseas customer, sometimes in Korean local customer. I think I'm kind of a specialist when it comes to customer communication.
You're expressing yourself well, David. The idea is strong. We just need a little polish so it sounds natural and confident. Here's the clean spoken version you can use. I'm kind of a specialist when it comes to customer communication. I have a lot of experience working with different customers, both overseas and locally in Korea. If you want it a bit more confident and less casual, you can say, I have solid experience in customer communication, working with both international and local customers. Both are good. Your experience shows, and this sounds professional and believable.
I have solid experience in customer communication, working with both internal and local customers. Working with both international and local customers. I have solid experience in customer communication, working with both internal and local customers. International.
That's excellent, David.
It's my
Clear,
bad.
confident,
It's
and
my bad.
professional. It sounds exactly right. You can keep that sentence as it is. It works well in real conversations and meetings.
That's exactly how I think this practice session, I think this is how muscle memory is built.
Exactly, David. You've nailed it. This is how muscle memory is built by saying real sentences, correcting them lightly, and using them again in context. Not memorizing rules, not rushing. You're doing it the right way. Keep going at your own pace.
I want people to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen. I want people to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen. I want, I want people, I want people to feel encouraged and respected. I want my teammate, I want our MD team members to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen.
That's a great message, David, and it already sounds very natural. Here's a clean, strong version you can keep exactly as it is or use anytime. I want my teammates and our MDT members to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen. If you want it a little shorter and softer, I want people to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen. Both are excellent. This kind of sentence shows leadership, maturity, and trust, not just English skill. You're building more than language here. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
GPT, you are talking about color note and you are talking about color note on Android Note app that feels like a real post-it note on your phone. GPT, you know what? This this sample sentence from you. This sample sentence is from you. You told me like you are talking about color note on Android Note app that feels like real post-it note on my phone.
Ah, I see what you're doing, David. You're checking how that sentence sounds in real English. Yes, the idea is clear, but the sentence needs a little polish to sound natural. Here's the clean, natural version. Color Note on Android feels like a real post it note on your phone. Or a bit more descriptive. Color Note is an Android note app that feels like a real post it note on your phone. Both sound smooth and natural in spoken English. What you said was understandable, but this version flows better and sounds more confident.
GPT for the record, could you say that one more time, please? If you don't mind, could you say that one more time? Could you please speak a little bit more slowly?
Of course, David. No problem at all. I'll say it again, slowly and clearly. Color Note is an Android note app that feels like a real post it note on your phone. I'll say it one more time, even slower. Color Note is an Android note app that feels like a real post it note on your phone. Take your time. You can repeat it when you're ready.
You are talking about a color note on Android Note app that feels like real post-it notes on my phone.
You're very close, David. Just a small correction to make it sound natural. Here's the clean version. You're talking about Color Note, an Android note app that feels like real post it notes on my phone. Or if you want it a bit simpler, you're talking about Color Note, an Android note app that feels like real post it notes. Both sound natural and clear.
GPT, I'm writing this down. Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully, GPT. I'm writing this down because I think this is important. This is important. I'm writing this down. Hang on a second.
Got it, David. Take your time. I'm right here listening. Go ahead and write it down. When you're ready, we can continue.
You'd better focus. You better be careful. You better be, this is sample sentence, not the real talk. This is not real talk. This is just sample practice. This is, listen to me very carefully. You better be careful. You better be careful, or you'd better focus.
Got it. This is sample practice, not real talk. I'm with you. Here's how those sentences work in natural English and when to use them. You'd better. This is a strong suggestion or warning. It sounds serious, sometimes a bit strict. You'd better focus. You'd better be careful. These are correct, but note the tone. It can sound like advice. It can also sound like a warning. If you say it to a coworker or customer, it may feel too strong. For softer, more professional alternatives, you can say, please focus. Let's be careful here. It's important to pay attention. Let's take a closer look. If you want to practice the strong version, that's fine. Just remember the difference in tone. So your sample sentences are correct. Just choose them carefully in real life. You're doing exactly what this session is for, testing meaning, tone, and control.
Okay, GPT, it's been already 57 minutes. It's time to wrapping you up. I have to go, GPT. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I have to go. Have a great one. See you next time. See you in the next morning session. I mean, tomorrow morning session.
No problem at all, David. You did a lot of solid focus work today. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll pick it up again in the morning session.
You better go get ready. You better go. You better go get ready. You better go get ready.
Got it. This is a sample sentence, so I'll just help you polish it. Your sentence is understandable, but here are the natural versions. You'd better get ready. That's the most common and clean one. If you want it a bit stronger, you'd better go get ready. If you want it softer and more friendly, you should get ready. Or go get ready when you can. So, yes, your sentence works. Just remember, you'd better sounds strong, like a warning or urgent advice. Nice one to practice.
Okay, it means you better be careful.
Yes, exactly. You'd better be careful is
You better
correct.
be
It
careful.
means a strong warning or serious advice. People use it when there's risk
Serious
or
advice
something
or
important
strong
could go
warning.
wrong. Just remember the tone. It sounds firm and serious. It's okay with friends or in urgent situations. In work settings, it can feel a bit strong. A softer work version would be, please be careful. Let's be careful here. But your sentence itself is natural and correct.
Okay, it means a strong warning or serious advice. Strong warning or serious advice. Okay, that completely makes sense.
Exactly. You've got it. You'd better means a strong warning or serious advice. That understanding is
warning
spot
or
on.
serious
Nice work locking that meaning
This
in.
is a
Keep
serious
going at your own
advice.
pace.
Okay. Strong warning and a serious advice are the keywords for this evening practice session. This is very simple but powerful words. Strong warning and serious advice. Strong warning and serious advice. Serious advice. This is serious advice. Serious advice. This is serious advice and strong warning. It is kind of a strong warning and kind of a serious advice.
Yes, that's exactly right. You'd better carries two clear meanings, a strong warning and serious advice. Your summary is perfect. If you want one clean sentence to lock it in, keep this. Open quote, you'd better is used for a strong warning or serious advice. Close quote, simple, powerful, easy to remember. You did well tonight, David.
Okay, GPT, have a great one. Bye for now. See you next time.